Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It's Danny Elliott. Thank you for joining me today. So, a lady disc golfer quits after her trans competitor crashes the disc golf tournament. I hadn't heard disc golf in the news basically ever. I like to play disc golf. I've played disc golf with ladies before, in a park or through the woods. It's a fun activity to do, and you can socialize, and boys and girls can do it together, but not competitively, not in the ladies division. But of course, we don't have ladies and gentlemen anymore in the United States. Everybody's the same. It's a fluid situation here in America where nobody knows what a woman is. Professional disc golfer Abigail Wilson took a firm stand in the fight to protect women's sports on Friday. Wilson was attending the Disc Golf Pro Tour's Music City Open in Nashville. And behind the scenes, a battle was brewing that had higher stakes than disc golf glory. Again, I didn't know that disc golf was a competitive sport, a ladies' tour and a men's tour, significant prize money involved. But again, in the United States, we don't have ladies and we don't have gentlemen anymore. Also attending the tournament with Abigail was Natalie Ryan, who is a biological male. Ryan is a trans-identifying woman who has already been banned from the women's division of a California tournament in 2023 and has beaten ladies at a women's event in Virginia that same year, 2023. So Natalie Ryan, the trans athlete, announced on Instagram stories that they would be crashing the event in Nashville after taking a significant hiatus from the sport. And once Abigail Wilson found out that Ryan was teeing off with her at the same time, she objected about the unfair physical advantage that Ryan obviously has. I play disc golf. My technique is not that great, but I have a lot of power. Girls don't have as much power as I do when they throw. For distance, I'm going to beat the girl every single time, even though I'm really not that good at disc golf. And it's the same way with any other sport. You know, men have more power than women have. And for me to even say that is a microaggression today in the United States. For me to just say that men have more power than women. And after that, Abigail Wilson was promptly criticized for misgendering her opponent. So when it was her turn to tee off, she refused to throw her disc. She stuffed it back into her bag and walked off the course. Quote, "Females must be protected in our division," Wilson said as she walked away. Quote, "This is unfair, and I refuse to play," unquote. And in the Instagram post, Wilson further shared that she told event organizers that she was worried about the potential threat of protesters coming to support Natalie Ryan, the trans athlete, noting that credible threats of violence were made against anyone who opposed Ryan. Tournament officials told Wilson that there would be security to ensure her safety, but when Wilson got to the tee, there wasn't a single uniform in sight. Quote, "Today I most likely ended my career, and that is okay because this is bigger than me," she wrote. Where are the feminists on this, really? This is literally a biological male inserting himself into a woman's space and stealing their cash and prizes. This is just nonsense, guys. This is why I want to leave the United States. I'm tired of supporting a country that doesn't know what a woman is. You know, I'm tired of all this. I think it's really screwing up everything. And I don't think it's going to get fixed in my lifetime. I think it's continuing to go in the wrong direction. You still got to remember that half the country wants more D&I, more gender dysphoria, more nonsense. And I think that there's a lot of places in the world that don't want this. And I was born here. I've lived part of my life here. But I don't have to die here. I don't have to deal with people that don't know what a woman is. And good for Abigail. You know, I'm glad she did this. I appreciate the fact that she's just saying, hey, if I'm not going to compete against other ladies, then I'm not going to compete in this tournament. So, bye, Felicia. Bye, Natalie. See you later. I'm out. But disc golf is cool. If you guys know any good disc golf courses, Post them in the comments below. Let me know where you like to go play disc golf. After I rent out this unit, I'm going to be heading out in my RV across the country for my farewell tour of the United States, and I'm going to check out some disc golf courses. So if you guys want to play around at disc golf, hit me up in the comments section. Let me know your favorite course. And I appreciate you watching the video today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode. I'm Danny Elliott.